Oh, alright.
I cannot stand this sight of you, El Cid. I command that you leave my kingdom at once.
So after cleaning up, give me Bavieca. Give me Bavieca, Alfonso. There she is.
Cid, here is your horse.
Bavieca.
Do not judge King Alfonso too harshly. We will open the gates for you now.
Oh, I'm going to judge him harshly. See what he's doing to me? He's kicking me out of my country. Or not my country necessarily. My town. People want to have a parade for me. But instead, they're getting a funeral. I mean, seriously? They think they are, at least, though, because I'm the Campeador. So after cleaning up Toledo, it's time for us to move on to a new foe, which is Count Berenguer, which you'll come to know and hate, kind of like the Western Roman Empire. He's going to be relic happy in this scenario. He's going to try to get 5 relics. We're going to hopefully only allow him to get 3. They're all the relics except...
That's enough of a head start. If the Cid shows his face near our city again...
Alright, get out of here. So right now you gotta be kind of surgical. They'll start firing at you, but don't get too concerned. Don't have them attack that castle.
To send you into exile.
Bring these guys on aggressive stance, but keep your pikemen into attack stance, because pikemen against long swordsmen, not a good situ that you will be in. And hopefully they're not going to attack any of these buildings, so the archers that Alfonso will send will kind of stay out of your way for some time. And just so you guys fair warning, I still got a sore in my mouth, or a cut, or whatever it is, so if I get a little slappy in my commentary, my voice, you understand why. So keep moving your guys down here. You're going to go through this little pass right now with El Cid, because you want to keep your guys away from Alfonso's scorpions and long swordsmen. If you can bring El Cid all the way down here, you can get some camels. There we are. So take out the scorpions first. Have El Cid go over here for the scorpions, and that's not looking too great. That's not looking too good. Probably shouldn't have kept that matchup. Alright, oh well. Okay, so now these guys are still usable. We're going to bring them down now. And these guys are your scouts all the way to Zaragoza or Motamid. Once again, Motamid's in the mix. He ain't What are you doing? You fool! Knights! Get a load. You know, bring the ego down a little bit. Just because you got the name Knight, people think you're more powerful than a Cavalier than a Paladin, because they don't know what the heck that is. They think Knight, they think Beauty and the Beast, they think Sword in the Stone or whatever. They think Disney, and I hate that. Alright, now get over here, bring the ego in check. We got work to do. So keep bringing these guys down here. You're going to have to stay away from King Alfonso's castle. Yes, he has another castle. And that castle is over right upon the river right here. There's a river that runs through this map. So you got to stay south of it. It's no big deal. And just keep bringing these units all the way east. Right about now, there's a relic right here that you can try to get, but it's pretty difficult to get over there, especially with Alfonso in your way and Berenguer in your way. So go ahead and try it if you really desire to, but good luck doing so. So now in a second they're going to have a little commentary and tell us that we need siege weapons. So in order to get those siege weapons,
My Cid, King Alfonso has blockaded the gap leading to Zaragoza. If we are to get through, we must siege his castle. Perhaps we can find the troops we need.
And to the south, he means all the way down in this corner over here. There is a relic in this corner, thankfully, so Berenguer doesn't have all the relics in this scenario, or else you'd be quite in an economic bind against him.
My Cid, what little we have is yours, if you can just destroy Alfonso's castle to the north.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send 2 camel over here, or 1 camel over here. He's going to just pursue enemies at short distance using defensive stance and protect this relic for us until we can build our own monastery. You see right here, Count Berenguer does a little bit of attacking, and these units will help you out in Zaragoza or whatever until you defeat Berenguer's or destroy Berenguer's siege workshop. So in order to take down Alfonso's castle, I recommend building a couple battering rams. That's all you need. Alfonso's units are pretty weak inside this little outpost area where the castle is, so you can take them out with these units you have right here. If you can keep them in check. Hey, you ain't exploring this. You ain't seen no relic. Get back here. Cut them off. Cut them off. Goodbye. How does that feel? Someone just I don't know, put it on the garbage. Whoa, scout cavalry, big dead body right there. There's a lot of flies to deal with. That sucks. Good thing those decay at the most rapid pace I've ever seen. Alright, so I didn't really cover the hints or anything. Now, what's really strange, you no longer have a Spanish tech tree. Although you're only used to it for 2 scenarios, it's not enough time to really get accustomed to it. So it's okay that you're switching over. If you remember from the Saladin campaign, you have the Saracens are a great naval naval faction, and they have pretty powerful cavalry archers and archers against buildings. And obviously their Mamelukes are great against nearly any unit I've found. I just think they're very powerful if you get Zeal tree, Zila tree, and plenty of them. You can just mow down so large groups of enemy units, and I'll probably be doing that later on. So slowly follow up your battering rams right this. Make sure that you're not getting hit. They have pikemen in here and they have archers. So obviously pikemen, even though they're not great against most of their units, they will take down your battering rams. So you got to be cautious as you move up to this gate. Start attacking the gate, draw their units out, run the battering rams in, and hopefully you'll draw most of the attention. And obviously this is not a great matchup with the number of cavalry we have, but it is a matchup that we have to go through with nonetheless. Alright, I don't care if you die knight, eagle man. Alright, get working, El Cid. See, your brothers are dying? Hey, you suck! Get over there and work. Destroy this gate. Piece of crap, archers. Alright, so you don't... Those archers don't really matter. Archers suck against battering rams. So they can go ahead and try to take out our battering rams as much as they'd want. Go ahead and fire at El Cid. He has medicinal powers and he will be healed. He heals himself. Black magic, you could say? No, I say beastliness. I say behemouthness. El Cid is great. I prefer him to Attila the Hun. No, I don't know. Attila has been a little bit more relentless, but obviously in person, much rather be next to El Cid. I don't know about Montezuma. He's probably just sipping the chocolate all day. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. Be adventurous. Be your El Cid. Be your Attila Hun. But yes, definitely got to go with Eric the Red as my hero. Okay, enough of that banter. Just take down this castle. And now with this knight, you want to rush him up here. Try to get to that relic as quickly as you can. You probably won't. And don't get any more research. Okay, that was effective. And you're probably not going to be able to get any research technology, so I'm going to bring El Cid up there instead. Probably not going to be able to get any research technologies, or at least you shouldn't, because it's too much money and you want to save, not money, too much resources. You want to save those resources for later on and get a good start against Berenguer. Alright, so rush El Cid up there and pray that that relic hasn't been taken care of. No big deal if you lose all your units to start out with. Alright, so battering ram, bring up here.
Nothing to gain by fighting against each other. Let us call a truce and each just
make up the mind, Alfonso. You're dancing back and forth.
We meet again, El Cid. You could not have arrived at a better time. The army of Count Berenguer is approaching our gates. Defeat him, and you may have the land outside my city.
Hey, learn how to defeat him yourself. You've been telling me I can drink out of your watering hole. Too bad your watering hole is half the size of 2 knights. That's it. Freaking small. And it's about 2 inches deep. What are you pulling the kiddie pool on me? Really? Alright, so I'm trying to find this relic. See if it's out here still. Kind of doubt it is. Just because their monks are pretty ravenous for those relics. So it doesn't look like it's out here. I'm going to send them a little bit over more to the west. And eventually with these battering rams, once they get a move on and get over here, where are you? Very good. You can bring them over here and take out the siege workshop, which you're going to need to take down. And that mangonel's hunting after me. So our objectives have changed, obviously, and we have to destroy his workshop. Not a big objective or problem. And it could be over here. I'm kind of losing recollection of where exactly it was, trying to pinpoint it. Obviously Marco Polo would work for you, but I'm not going to do that. And what are you? So, alright, so just have these cavalry archers working for you. It is nice if you can save as many Motamid units as you can, because you're going to be able to use them once you take down Berenguer's siege workshop. So be as efficient as you possibly can with their units, because it will pay off for you in the end. And get familiar with this layout over here, this land, because this is where we're going to be setting up shop and building our own base. So with our battering rams going over here, this is going to bring El Cid back here. Try to find that Mangonel. I don't know where it was hunting me. Take it out, and that should register, be a part of a register. So garrison these guys, heal them up a little bit. You think you're cool, and you're going to stand there on bridge. Well, you're not cool. Get over there. You're a pikeman. You're on the brink of wearing a dress. No, it's a dress, just not quite as tight of a dress as the halberdier. Okay, so just sit here, wait for your battering rams to do work. Obviously, the siege workshop will go down, lickety split, and we're gonna face Count Berenguer. Count Berenguer's base is humongous. Try not to get the cavalry archers too far away from your base, though, because if you do, I believe there's a range in which the trigger registers that those units will become yours. Thank you.
For saving my city. Here is a small reward for your trouble. Now you may use these villages to build your own encampment. But be vigilant. Berenguer may come again.
It says northwest of Zaragoza on the text, but it doesn't say it verbally. Is that trying to imply something? What are you doing? Alright, take out that archer. Obviously, no crosswind will come your way, thankfully. Get idea where this gold pile is. There's a couple of gold piles, one down there as well. You want to use that, so I'm just going to scout out really quickly. And have these guys go over here. You want to build a town center, but you also want to wall this off. And ideally, you want to wall it off so it goes dang, all the way up, okay? And don't attack the pavilions, please. We have greater things to do than take down tents. Alright? They're not camping. They're not camping anymore, okay? You're not disrupting their vacation. Now just get on and scout out the rest of this map. So get an idea of what you're scouting out. Bring these cavalry extras back down here. You got a lot of units that you can use as far as units that Motamid once had. You have one villager build a town center, which you want somewhere in there. And have these guys come down here, start building this wall. You want to have an opportunity to use this gate, so you want to build the wall after the gate. And you want to build this gate connecting like so. And you're going to use a lot of these trees as a barrier for yourself. There's also a little route right here that Berenguer likes to take to get down to your southwestern base. And they're going to be sending some monks down there, so don't get concerned if you see a couple monks. Oh, you son of a mother. Get over here. They're not camping anymore, alright? Maybe there's a family in there having a nice vacation camping out in the Spanish wilderness by Zaragoza, wherever the heck that is. I'm not sure where Zaragoza is. I know Berenguer is from Barcelona, I believe, and I have actually a cousin that lives in Barcelona, so very interesting as far as connection there. And you want to build this wall. Be careful for Berenguer's units. You want to build that wall over there. That should be walled off for sure. Alright, good, it is. And you can assist her in that, so plop down another gate. Thankfully, the Saracens still had the opportunity to put down fortified walls, just as the Spaniards did. So you don't have to live with fortified walls any longer, like we did in the Attila the Hun campaign, which I'm very glad about, happy about. And I'll feel protected. And you might want to do a little bit more scouting with this cavalry archer, and send them up here and connect through these walls. It's going to be pretty close to Berenguer's base, but you might want to make a diagonal all the way across because you don't want to get too close to his base. Okay, so make sure that gold is in your own walls, and you can go a little bit more, and then we're going to start branching in and come all the way up there. You don't want to be butting right up against it, although it may be nice if you want to build a castle and deteriorate that wall. So I might just do that. And since this is all walled off, we have opportunity to gain access to these resources down there as well. So they're doing good, and we can build plenty of villagers now. But first I'm going to get handcart, and you can have this person build a lumber camp over here, because that is the first big forest that is in proximity to you that's not somewhere else. And we're going to start going east with this. So we got about 5 minutes left in this part, and I'm going to go diagonal now and then straight up so I can build a castle in range of this gate. Doing so will take out a lot of their units, a lot of their villagers, and allow them or keep them from expanding too much towards your base. And Berenguer's really a wimp in this scenario. Obviously, you don't have to deal with him in the force scenario, but in this scenario, he is a utter wimp. He doesn't send you many units. It does say that Berenguer will send swordsmen, knights, scorpions, and battering rams. He has a lot of scout swordsmen, the Ostrogoth use of long swordsmen and knights, and those scorpions are non-existent. And what you really have to worry about is no, I don't want that. Occasional battering rams, and that rarely ever happens, to be honest with you. They use a lot of monks, though. That's actually that would make sense to be their biggest threat. Okay, so since you really don't need a gate right here, just keep building up a wall all the way across. And with that, you can build a castle right behind here. That should be in range once we get a bodkin arrow and other upgrades, bracer, and stuff like that. So bring her up there, and now that that's ready, it's not really that important to get villagers out really quickly. It's just most important that you get this wall down. And once you do get this wall done, you're going to be using monks for quite some time as your defense, killing some of the units because they get hearsay right away. They're the Spaniards, so they have very good monastery upgrades and capabilities. So just know your personnel, KYP. Alright, so now that stone wall is ready, plop down a gate right here. Excuse me. And we should have just enough stone to... Alright, so they have men-at-arms right now. They shouldn't attack your walls. If they do, you have cavalry archers that you can bring over. Make sure you get all your units grouped up over there. Put them on no attack stance, because you don't want them attacking the pavilions and drawing attention from Berenguer. Alright, so not obstructed anymore. They're inside our base, no big deal. We can kill them, and even if they're in our base, they won't know what's going on, and we can deal with them whenever we want to. Get some hearsay in there, and so expand this wall and close it off. So now the almost the whole eastern part of this map is walled off. No, Archer. No, I don't need you disrupting my construction. You're an archer. We're Spaniards. Archers aren't valued. You are the untouchables in the Spanish military. No one likes you, yet we have conquistadors and hand cannoneers. Gunpowder trumps the arrow. I'm just sorry. It does. It does. There's no getting around it. It does. Alright, so hopefully this knight doesn't get in our way. And to prevent that from happening, we're going to bring El Cid up there to escort our villagers. And somehow get rid of this... this little disruption right now. Hopefully the villagers stay out of there. That is not a good situation. Threesome going ahead. Oh gosh. Run away, run away. Run away to Zaragoza's castle. Alright, so you can use that castle as kind of a fallback point for you, even though you don't have a castle quite yet. So you just use El Cid to draw their units over there. And now these guys are done. We don't have to build any double walls because we will get fortified walls. And start churning out as many villagers as you can. Had them garrisoned in there. And had these guys working on wood to start out with. You have a good amount of gold. And he's attacking you. He's attacking you. Let's kill him. Let's kill him before we give up on that. We got that relic protected still. And so this is what I'm talking about. You should have murder holes here on this castle. And El Cid, you can go in the castle. I mean, there's no door barring you out. There we go. Alright, so what's going on here? Am I getting attacked from anybody? No, I don't think I am. Alright, so right here. Oh, okay. Men-at-arms will go down, and that archer will go down. Battering rams not too important. We can produce 1.5 million of those if we want to. And the weak feudal age units are coming. Alright, so that guy, no big deal. So that's how you deal with them early on. Get the upgrades first. And we're eventually going to be building a dock over here and over there to get food before we start building our farms. And might as well do that while we're at it. And get a university up as soon as we can. So we got about 30 seconds left, and we completed the first part of the scenario. We did what we needed to do. Just the usual building up structures and the fences and getting our villagers all set to go. It was a little bit slow on the get up, but don't get these technologies quite yet. Save that for later. And just keep sticking with it, and Berenguer will be yours before you know it with this castle right here in range of that gate. So thanks for watching part 1 of the Exile of the Cid. I'll be continuing on with this, getting resources in the next part, and to getting our villagers up. See you later.